What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video. And yes, I was out yesterday getting Sora tattooed on my arm. You can't really see him anyway. He's all blotchy. Look at him. He's all blotchy. But I did put a community post up about it. But you guys got some great news. CG Elena's coming out. She has an evil temptress with her. The evil villain we can pull for. Along with doors are coming already. Well, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And I got to catch up on it. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so like I said, I have a lot to catch up on, and I told you guys she was coming this week. It's the only thing that made sense. Okay, there were other options that made sense, but this is what I thought was going to happen. And she comes along with an evil villain, Morgana, her arch nemesis, it looks like. Not a good guy, but a very cool looking unit. I'm very excited for these units because their sprites look beautiful. And we get some pretty sick step-up summons. So if we look here, everybody's going to get this. They branded it with the 3rd anniversary. First off, first one is going to be a 10+1 summon for free. So everybody out there, please take advantage of this. Don't forget, don't think you can't do the step-up because you don't want to spend Lapis. Get that free 10+1 that should have rate ups for Elena. Going on through the step-up, at the end, you get a guaranteed one if you spend 20k more. So if you spend 20k, bada bing, bada boom, you're getting a guaranteed one, and you get a free 10+1. I like that. They didn't stop there, though. They have another step-up summon where the rainbow rate is 5% for all steps. So they're getting better at making sure that we understand, you know, where that 5% is. Instead of just saying 5% boost, now 5% for all rates and all steps, so that we know that it goes throughout. Because remember, before we weren't sure if it was on the last one, which it wasn't. But hey, another thing I want to point out is I've read an interview, if you guys haven't, from the producers, and they did say we will be getting the Summon Fest in Global. However, the reason I'm bringing that up is Summon Fest had an increased rainbow rate as well, and we've been getting these for a while. They may be testing the waters. However, they said it's going to be changed. They're going to try to take, you know, the feedback they got from the JP community and what they're hearing from the global community. I'm crossing my fingers. The rate ups are great. The on-banner rates are great on those Summon Fests, but not being able to UOC, kind of rough. We'll see what happens. But here we have 5% on all steps, but not really the on-banner rate we'd really love to see. Moving on through, you get a bunch of goodies, ranging anywhere from guaranteed rainbows, the tickets where if you get 4 of them, you can trade them in and do like a on-banner guaranteed rainbow summon with 20 to 30% chance, whichever one they pick for Morgana and Elena. And then you also get, if you look here, you get summon coins. And if you do 2 full steps, which I know is going to be, what is that? Freaking 48,000 Lapis, you get a guaranteed one of them. The prism is 140 of the coins, and you get 70 per run. 10, 20, 30, 50, 70. So there you go. That's going to get you that, along with all the other goodies you get inside of there. And at the end, you either get CG Elena or you get Morgana. And from the looks at it, they're both going to be amazing. Moving on down, Elena is going to be, from her looks, it looks like an attacker that's going to be hybrid, I think is why they showed that, along with being a support buffer on the team. Super Trust Master Reward, Warrior of the Crystal. Boost attack and magic by 60%, and boost equipment attack and magic when single wielding, when a single weapon is in both hands, excuse me, not single wielding, well, kind of like the same thing. So, true double hand for hybrid units, along with boosting attack and magic by 60%. This STMR is insane when it comes to pretty much any unit in the game, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, there are going to be better options for some, but it really works for anything, even if you're not a hybrid unit, specifically because, let's say you just want attack. You're still getting attack from both of these, right? You're getting attack 60%. You're getting attack boosted when you're single wielding true double hand. Do you see what I'm saying? For hybrid units, it's absolutely insane. So great STMR if you really want to be spending money on her. You really want to be chasing it. Hey, I think it's worth it. It's very good. Moving on down, looking at the Trust Master Reward, it's Estrella. Estrella is going to be they told us it's going to be like this legendary sword that Elena gets that makes her become so powerful, and that's why she can only wield it. Attack 150, magic 130, two-handed weapon on a TMR. I see why they have locked it in to her. That's still really strong where you just get to put it on her, though, so that's amazing. Looking over the abilities really quick, we have damage an enemy, enable specific abilities to use 3 times, so triple cast, reduce light, ice and light resist for all enemies, and boost damage with certain abilities. So essentially, she's going to be a light and ice damage dealer, it seems like, with those imperils. But they did say she had 4 different elements she can imbue. 4 different elements she can imperil. So she seems really strong from what they said. Again, I want to wait until we get the actual in-game data mine to even discuss her. I know it's not official information, but, you know, it's beneficial all besides Esther. So take it with a grain of salt, but I'm definitely going to be looking into that and being excited when it comes time for maintenance. And Morgana, who we didn't even know we were going to get, It just looks like the perfect Final Fantasy mage villain. They did a great job with her. She's like dual-wielding floating staffs and rods, you know what I mean? She's ready to go into battle. Her Super Trust Mastery Award, and she's going to be a mage. Her Super Trust Mastery Award is First Nirvana, Attack 10, Magic 160, Spirit 40, Enable Virtuous Empress, Boost Equipment Magic when armed with 2 one-handed weapons in hand. So when you're it's his true dual wield for magic. That is incredibly rare, incredibly great, and it is on a weapon. It is a good weapon, too. Both their STMRs are insane. If you decide, hey, I got all this lapis saved up, you know, I'm going to go in here and spend it all on this banner, I don't doubt it for a minute. Like, either one of those STMRs are going to be insane. Let's check out her Trust Master Reward, though. Emperor's Signet. Boost magic by 20%, boost mag when equipped with a rod, and boost parameters of Esper's Evoke by 20%. So we have Esper damage up, we have Rod Mastery, and we have magic up by 20%. Rod Mastery, I'm assuming is going to be 50%. We'll have to wait and see. So as long as you have a rod on, which you definitely will, with most magic damage, is that 70% on a TMR? Again, I'm dreaming, but who knows what that boost mag when equipped with a rod. How much is that up? And then you get the Esper going up, the Esper damage, which will be great for any of your summoners, Silka, things like that. And then it looks like she is going to be somewhat Morgana of a summoner, maybe a black mage summoner. Because when we look on down here, consume evocation gauge to deal damage to all enemies, and boost magic and spirit and damage of certain abilities for casters. So that's going to be a cooldown once every 4 turns. Reduce ice, wind, light, and dark resist for all enemies. Be a really high amount, please. And then enable Maraud Arcana for 1 turn. And then we have Holy Radiance, consume evocation gauge to deal light damage to one enemy and boost damage of certain abilities. So she may be someone who is based off Evo damage. She may be a new unit that just uses the Evo gauge to do normal magic damage. I don't know what she's going to be like, but I'm excited to find out. So very, very cool units here. They did not disappoint with that. Moving on down through this, they do talk about the exchange shop that's going to be coming with Morgana and Elena, and you can see their prisms there. They're going to be 140 of the tokens, coins, and you can get the other stuff. Fundamental Forces is going to be Elena's story. Global original, they said, because I have heard in that interview I was talking about before that they are giving her to JP eventually. And it makes sense. It is a CG unit, but it came to us first, and that's why we hold it so dear. And they have said certain units are going to go to each side, and they never did. So we'll see what happens with that. But essentially, she's going to be, her story's going to be told. We're going to learn why she's in the game, what exactly she's doing. They did say that she's going to be involved in the main story in JP, like in Season 3 where they're at. So I'm assuming they're definitely getting her, and we'll learn even more about her besides the story event later on down the road in the main story, which is pretty exciting. Moving on down, this is going to be a different kind of event. It is kind of like a, doesn't it look like a raid, King Mog mix? Because isn't there bonuses down here that you get for units? Yeah, it's like a King Mog raid mix, and it's going to be similar maybe to the wave battle, but I don't think it's exactly a wave battle. Honestly, I want to wait and see what it's going to be like, because they say story battle event, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to play out, but it may be a wave battle, and then instead of there to being like each one of them you clear, you get to see a story mode instead of it being like the normal story missions. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm going to watch the story. If I'm doing it on stream, it's going to be like, chat, I got to watch this. Or maybe I'll do it off stream, because then I can watch it, because it's really hard for me to concentrate on the story and talking to chat, etc., and playing the game. You get a UOC, so make sure you do it. Morgana is going to be the boss, and hear me now, she is going to be the next global exclusive trial boss, just like the egg was. Guaranteed. She is so well drawn. There ain't no way they just drew her up like this and was like, well, you're on the side event right here. She's coming back. We're going to have to beat her with all of our units. Very excited. We need Blind, Ice, and Dark Resist up. Make sure to exploit her weakness against the light, so she's going to take more damage from light, which we haven't had to deal a lot of light damage recently. It's been like fire, lightning, etc., ice. Watch out for her powerful elemental innervation, ability, which deals a tremendous amount of magical damage and reduces your resistance against multiple elements. CG Charlotte, save me! Sacred Shield Charlotte's going to be getting in there and doing that up for me. Collect event coins, perform event summons, and then receive yes. So it seems like it's going to be like a wave battle mixed with the story event. Again, it's exciting because it's new. We'll have to see what it's like. It's going to be a lot of grinding. This sword looks like an Astral Blade replica, so maybe it's a replica of Australia that Elena is going to use. So not the greatest thing in the world. We do get some Dark Resist up, but it's not very high. Kind of disappointed with this equipment. Boost Dark Resist about 20%. Okay, I'll take that with some stats. And then enable Darkness set. Boost attack and magic by 10% when equipped with a Mantle of Darkness. So this is a set bonus, But really, I think the hood and the mantle are going to be where you're going to want to be at, personally, because you get 40% dark resist. This is like 5%. Takes up an accessory slot. Not the best. It will enable attack and magic up by 40% when equipped with the amulet. So again, if you think that if you mix and match and you think it's worth your time over your other things, cool. For me, I'm looking at this and thinking I'm going to be using it for 40% dark resist on anyone that needs it, which is great. You do want those in your inventory. You've seen how that goes down. Looking on through the bonus units, you guys are going to be able to use either a 6-star Elena or Morgana or a 7-star for more bonus, meaning more currency as you farm, along with the anniversary Chocobo Rain, which I know a lot of you guys traded them into the Trust Coin shop. And how are we supposed to know? Thank goodness I haven't done that yet, so that's great. I'm going to be able to get a little bit of bonus extra coins. I'm very excited about that event coming out this Friday. The Will of the Planet. We're going to be able to go in and fight Diamond Weapon. This is going to be a part of Zach and Yuffie's Final Fantasy VII event. We're going to be able to get some rewards. I'm not too excited about them. Rising Sun, Attack 108, Magic 45. Bird Killer thrown on it, a throwing weapon. Not the best. I want to get the rare summon tickets, so I'm going to try to go in there and, you know, zerg him down with an LB. But that's pretty much it. It's cool to fight him, you know, Diamond Weapon, but the reward is super lackluster in my opinion. Then we have In the Name of Love coming back. So if you guys haven't done this event, you guys can go in. And they have this blade here, Defender. Chance of evading physical attacks. I would definitely go in and just try to pick this up, just in case you still need help with building a physical evade tank. This could be the way to do it. I remember reactive defense was great too for a little bit. So something you guys can go into if you missed out on that. It is 20% instead of 30%. It shows right here. And now we have this right here. The Chamber of Challenges. And this is going to be a new thing coming in this week, which is absolutely insane. We're going to be able to go in and fight bosses. It looks from intermediate up to legend. We can get red star quartz. Red star quartz are going to be different than normal star quartz, where we can go in and trade them for these items called doors. And what doors allow us to do is they look like little, I don't even know what they are, but they're coming out of a door. They're like, what's going on in here? And they're color coded, so you can know what, you know, kind of color coded, so you can know what stat it's going to be putting up, plus the game will tell you. But it allows you to put up the increase like the limit that the spirit can be increased on a unit. So like it says here, for example, Charlotte's spirit limit can be increased up to 97. So you use the door on it, and from there it increases it so you can have more stats on each of your characters. So these are very important, not to be just throwing them around anywhere. They're going to be mini soul door. It's going to make your units tankier, more attack, more MP, more spirit, all that kind of stuff. It allows you to unlock even more potential in a unit. But I wouldn't be throwing them around willy-nilly. My first ones are going to be going into CG Charlotte if they involve HP or spirit and defense. And then after that, my attack ones, I'm probably holding on to. I love Esther to death, but Esther for me, like, is probably going to be replaced sometime in the near future. Xeno I even might start messing around with Xeno. So the attack ones I'm going to be very careful with until I find a unit that I think I'll use for a long time, which Esther really is that unit. But I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of a hoarder anyway, so I'll probably keep him into him. But it's very exciting to go in there and fight these new bosses. So much new content within the matter of like 2 weeks. I haven't even finished the egg boss off. I think I'm like 6 different units away from clearing them 25 on Legendary, so that's been great. And that, I think, is going to be it. They did talk about the returning players. We've gotten all the way up to the 70,000. We need to get to 100,000 to get that 2,500 lapis. I think we're going to hit it, and it might already be hit there, and they might just be telling us this, like, hey, keep going. I don't know, though. That's kind of like a weird thing to say, I guess. I don't know. So what I want to do before I end this video to give you guys a little bit of a hype, a little bit of happiness, I'm going to do the daily summon. And within this daily summon, I'm going to hope to get a Zach so I can complete his STMR. If you guys want me to get a Zach, leave Zach, get Zach in the comments. If you don't, why are you even here? All right, dudes? It's a blue. All right, thanks. Thanks, game. Wait, it could change. You can never tell when a blue changes. The rays are just all over the place. We get Freya. That's not even Zach, dude. Come on. All right, maybe that wasn't as hype as I was hoping it would be, but I thought I'd do it on stream or on YouTube so you guys could check it out. So, again, super excited this week. Will I be pulling for her? More than likely, yes. The STMRs are too insane. The TMRs are incredible. Along with the fact that, well, the one is for her. Along with the fact that she is just a CG exclusive unit. It'd be nice to check her out. Maybe Esther gets replaced by CG Elena right off the bat. I don't know for me. We'll have to wait and see what she does. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you're most excited for. Tell me to feel better about my tattoo hurting. Ow. Ow. Then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video.